Welcome to Quiet Lives. Before we drift into tonight's journey, if you find sanctuary here, please consider subscribing to join our community of rest. I would love to know which corner of the world you are finding peace in tonight, and what hour it is where you are. Feel free to share your story in the comments below. Now let's begin. A wave of quiet warmth greets you. You step inside, leaving the cool, sterile hallway behind. The heavy door closes with a soft, almost imperceptible sigh. It seals away the city's distant hum, leaving only a profound, engineered silence. Your hand rests for a moment on the door's lacquered rosewood surface. It feels smooth and solid, holding a faint, comforting warmth. You take a slow breath. The air here is clean and perfectly tempered, carrying a subtle, sophisticated scent of aged wood and clean linen. It fills your lungs, calm and deep. Your eyes adjust to the soft, indirect light that washes the space. It's a gentle amber glow, reflecting off polished surfaces. You extend your hand, letting your fingertips drift along the cool, subtly textured wall beside you. It's not cold, but a pleasant, neutral temperature against your skin. The material feels like a finely woven raw silk stretched taut across the panels. You follow its line, moving deeper into the lounge. Each step is cushioned and silent. The vast floor-to-ceiling glass wall dominates the far side of the room. Through it, the city of Pudong unfolds, a breathtaking blur of soft amber and white. The neon towers are softened by a thick, luminous fog that hangs just below your vantage point. Rain streaks gently down the outside of the glass, creating a mesmerizing, shifting veil. You cannot hear the individual drops. Instead, a faint, distant whisper of rain against Art Deco stone reaches you. It is a sound of the world, kept at a serene distance. You walk towards the window, your hand still tracing the silk wall. The floor beneath your feet is a dark, warm stone, subtly heated. It radiates a gentle comfort upwards. You pause at the edge of the view. The city below is a dreamlike painting. It glows softly in the mist. You are here, above it all. You breathe out slowly. Everything is still. Welcome to Quiet Lives. Before we drift into tonight's journey, if you find sanctuary here, please consider subscribing to join our community of rest. I would love to know which corner of the world you are finding peace in tonight, and what hour it is where you are. Feel free to share your story in the comments below. Now, let's begin. A wave of quiet warmth greets you. You step inside, leaving the cool, sterile hallway behind. The heavy door closes with a soft, almost imperceptible sigh. It seals away the city's distant hum, leaving only a profound, engineered silence. Your hand rests for a moment on the door's lacquered rosewood surface. It feels smooth and solid, holding a faint, comforting warmth. You take a slow breath. The air here is clean and perfectly tempered, carrying a subtle, sophisticated scent of aged wood and clean linen. It fills your lungs, calm and deep. Your eyes adjust to the soft, indirect light that washes the space. The warmth from the dark stone floor seeps gently through the soft material of your biofoam slippers. It is dusk now, settling quietly over the city. You turn from the vast pane of glass, the blurred city lights still catching your eye. The faintest whisper of rain continues, a distant lullaby against the Art Deco facade. Your gaze drifts across the room. A low, sleek table of oiled walnut stands nearby. Your fingers brush against its cool, smooth grain as you pass. It feels substantial, solid beneath your touch. The scent of aged wood, subtle and rich, seems to rise from its surface for a moment. You move towards a deep lounge chair. Its inviting contours promise comfort. You sink into the soft biofoam, feeling it gently give way. Then cradle your form. The raw silk upholstery is cool at first, a pleasant contrast, then slowly begins to warm with your body's presence. It feels smooth against your skin. Your hands rest on the broad, polished armrests. They are made of a burnished copper, cool and firm. You can feel the faint, almost imperceptible texture of the metal. The soft amber light of the room catches their surface, creating a muted, deep glow. A soft, rhythmic click from a nearby analog clock marks the passing moments. It is a quiet, steady sound. You close your eyes for a moment. The warmth from the floor continues to rise, comforting your feet. The air remains perfectly still, clean and subtly fragrant. You are suspended above the city, in a quiet pocket of luxury. You breathe out slowly. There is nowhere else to be. The gentle warmth of the thermal floor still rises through your biofoam slippers, a continuous, subtle comfort. You are deeply settled in the lounge chair, dusk now fully embracing the vast windows. The distant city lights blur into soft pools of color, softened by the persistent luminous fog. You shift slightly in the soft biofoam, a slow adjustment. A subtle, almost imperceptible change washes over your entire being. It's a distinct feeling of lightness, a gentle, pervasive release. You notice your limbs feel marginally less heavy, your body settling even deeper into the supportive embrace of the raw silk upholstery. The bespoke gravity system has quietly, smoothly adjusted itself. Your private suite now hums at a gentle 0.8 grams. Your fingers, still resting lightly on the burnished copper armrest, feel a fraction lighter. You lift one hand, slowly, watching it rise with an unhurried, almost buoyant grace. The movement feels effortless, as if performed in a slow-motion dream. You let your hand hover for a moment, suspended in the lighter air, then gently lower it. You feel the reduced weight settle back onto the cool, firm metal. The analog clock on the oiled walnut table continues its quiet, rhythmic click. Each tick sounds a little softer, perhaps more distant. The perfectly tempered air still carries the faint, grounding scent of aged wood and clean linen. You turn your head slightly towards the immense window. The rain streaks down the glass, a constant, mesmerizing pattern of delicate rivulets. But now, even the thought of the rain itself feels lighter, less dense, almost ethereal. You reach out, your fingertips lightly touching the cool, smooth surface of the smart glass itself. The faint vibration of distant rain, a micro-tremor, is barely discernible, a mere whisper against your skin. It's a delicate sensation. You trace a single, slow line down the condensation on the pane, feeling the cool moisture. It leaves a clear path, momentarily revealing a sharper glimpse of the blurred neon below. The soft amber and white lights seem to float, suspended in the thick, glowing fog. You lean back into the deep, yielding comfort of the chair. The biofoam cradles your form perfectly, adapting to every contour. The raw silk feels soft, warm, and utterly luxurious against your neck and arms. You close your eyes once more. The sensation of pervasive lightness lingers, a gentle embrace. It is a quiet, profound comfort. You breathe in slowly, then out, letting the air fill your lungs. The subtle reduction in gravity makes every muscle feel profoundly relaxed. You are truly at ease here, floating in this tranquil space. The immense, smart glass wall now radiates a gentle, pervasive warmth. You are still comfortably settled in your lounge chair, the biofoam yielding softly beneath you. Outside, dusk has deepened into early night, painting the city in a softer, more profound glow of amber and white through the fog. The faint whisper of rain against the Art Deco facade continues, a distant, soothing rhythm. Your fingers, light in the 0.8 grams, slowly trace patterns on the heated glass surface. The glass is warm to the touch, a surprising, comforting sensation against your fingertips. It feels smooth and expansive. You notice the delicate rivulets of rain outside. They glide differently now, perhaps evaporating subtly as they meet the heated pane. Each drop leaves a fleeting, clear path before the condensation softly reforms. You press your palm flat against the warmth. It spreads through your hand, up your arm. The heat feels like a living thing, a soft pulse against your skin. You can almost imagine it pushing back the chill of the outside world, creating this perfect insulated cocoon. The faint, distant rain sounds seem even more muffled, absorbed by the glass's gentle warmth. As your hand moves, you catch the soft reflection of the room on the wet, warm glass. The amber light from within your suite mixes with the blurred neon colors outside. It creates a shimmering, layered image. You see the polished rosewood, the texture of the raw silk upholstery, all softened and diffused. It is a quiet, beautiful distortion. You lean your head back against the raw silk. Its texture is smooth and cool against your scalp. The subtle scent of aged wood and clean linen still lingers in the perfectly tempered air. You lift your hand from the glass, letting the warmth slowly fade from your fingertips. The lightness in your limbs remains. The soft, rhythmic click of the analog clock is the only distinct sound within the room. It marks time in gentle, unhurried increments. You gaze out at the luminous fog, the city's softened edges. You are perfectly suspended here, in a space of quiet privilege. You close your eyes. The warmth of the glass, the distant rain, the soft glow. Everything settles. The lingering warmth from the heated smart glass wall still brushes your fingertips as you slowly rise from the deep lounge chair. The biofoam gently reclaims its form beneath you. The early night outside remains a soft blur of amber and white through the fog-streaked pane. The faint, distant whisper of rain persists. You feel the continued lightness of the 0.8 gram setting as you stand. Each movement feels fluid, unhurried. Your biofoam slippers glide silently across the warm, dark stone floor. You move away from the window, towards the opposite wall of lacquered rosewood. Its polished surface reflects the room's gentle amber glow. You approach a tall, elegant display cabinet, crafted from the same rich, oiled walnut as the low table. Your hand reaches out, fingers brushing the cool, smooth wood. It feels dense and finely worked beneath your touch. The subtle scent of the walnut is distinct here, a warm, earthy aroma. Your fingertips find the delicate, almost hidden latch. It's a small, burnished copper mechanism. You press it softly. There is a faint, precise click, barely audible in the quiet room. The cabinet door swings open with a slow, controlled movement, revealing a series of carefully arranged shelves. Inside, nestled on raw silk cushions, are a collection of hand-pressed paper scrolls. They are rolled neatly, each tied with a thin, almost invisible silk thread. You reach in, your hand moving with unhurried grace in the lighter gravity. Your fingers hover over the scrolls, sensing their unique textures. You select one, drawn by the subtle variations in its surface. Your thumb gently brushes the edge of the paper. It feels impossibly delicate, yet resilient. The texture is rough, almost fibrous, a stark contrast to the smooth surfaces elsewhere in the suite. You can feel the individual strands of plant fiber. You carefully lift the scroll from its resting place. It has a surprising, almost weightless quality in your hand, a whisper of a presence. You gently untie the silk thread. It unravels with a soft, almost inaudible rustle, a micro sound in the engineered silence. The paper begins to unroll slightly, hinting at the carefully rendered image or text within. The faint, almost sweet scent of aged paper and ink rises to meet you. You hold the scroll in both hands, feeling its soft, dry coolness. The light catches its delicate, uneven surface. You are here, in this quiet moment. You breathe in slowly. The paper feels alive. The delicate hand-pressed paper scroll rests lightly in your hands. Its fibrous texture is cool and dry against your fingertips. The room's amber light softly illuminates its uneven surface. A new, almost imperceptible sound begins to fill the quiet space. It is a soft, continuous whir, a whisper of engineered air moving, subtle and constant. This gentle hum originates from a discreet vent, high on the lacquered rosewood wall. Your eyes drift slowly towards it, following the source of the sound. You notice the subtle, almost imperceptible movement of air currents within the room. The whir is barely there, a quiet, almost meditative counterpoint to the distant, muted rain outside. It quickly, smoothly integrates into the room's overarching serene backdrop, becoming a part of the engineered silence. As the advanced filtration system works its subtle magic, a fresh, clean scent slowly begins to emerge. It is a subtle, natural aroma, like walking through a quiet, ancient forest after a light rain. The crisp, clean notes of pine terpenes begin to mingle with the existing, delicate fragrance of aged wood and clean linen. You take a slow, deliberate breath, drawing the nuanced scent deeply into your lungs. The air feels even purer, imbued now with a calming, almost restorative forest-like freshness that settles gently around you. You bring the delicate scroll a little closer to your face, allowing its faint, dry scent of old paper to layer with the new, invigorating pine. Your thumb gently, almost absent-mindedly, brushes across the scroll's textured surface again. The rough, organic feel of the paper is distinctly grounding against your skin, a tactile anchor. You slowly, carefully unroll it a fraction more, just enough to feel the subtle tension in the fibers. The paper yields with a soft, dry rustle, a tiny, intimate sound that is almost lost in the room's profound quiet, yet still registers clearly. Your other hand, still light in the 0.8 gram setting, reaches out and gently touches the cool, smooth surface of the oiled walnut display cabinet. The wood feels dense and finely worked beneath your fingertips. You trace the intricate grain, feeling each small ridge and valley. The cabinet door remains slightly ajar, revealing the raw silk cushions where the other scrolls rest, each a testament to meticulous craftsmanship. The burnished copper latch, cool and firm, is a small, constant detail in your periphery. The blurred neon city outside the heated smart glass wall continues its soft, distant glow. It remains a beautiful, dreamlike spectacle, framed by the fog-streaked pane. You are enveloped in this private sanctuary, a space crafted for profound calm. The soft, steady whir of the filtration system is a constant, unobtrusive presence, a quiet hum of unseen technology. The pine scent deepens around you, inviting an even deeper sense of tranquility, a gentle embrace. You close your eyes for a long moment. The lightness of the 0.8 gram setting allows your entire body to relax completely into the biofoam chair. You feel the cool, dry paper in your hands, the smooth walnut beneath your fingers. You breathe in the clean, pine-infused air, a quiet luxury. The delicate hand-pressed paper scroll is gently returned to its raw silk cushion within the oiled walnut cabinet. You close the door with a soft, precise click. The quiet hum of the air filtration system continues, steadily releasing its calming pine terpenes into the night air. You move slowly across the warm, dark stone floor. Your biofoam slippers glide with a whisper, almost silent in the reduced 0.8 grams gravity. Each step feels a little lighter. Your body feels subtly buoyant. The ambient amber light, soft and pervasive, guides your path. A long, elegant chaise awaits. It is positioned to embrace the sweeping views. The chaise is upholstered in the same fine, raw silk as the lounge chair. You settle onto its smooth surface. The silk feels cool at first, then quickly warms beneath you, molding to your form. It is a soft, gentle embrace. Your hands rest on the silk, feeling its subtle, almost imperceptible texture. You run a finger along the finely woven threads. It feels exquisitely smooth against your skin. You lean your head back, looking up towards the expansive curve of the panoramic dome panels above. They are vast and dark, alive with the slow, mesmerizing dance of rain. Individual drops catch the blurred neon glow from the city below. They streak, pause, and merge, creating shifting patterns of light and shadow across the curved glass. The sound of the rain against these panels is different here. It's a softer, more diffused patter, a gentle shush. It feels more intimate, yet still wonderfully distant. You lift one hand, light in the reduced gravity. Your fingertips lightly touch the cool, smooth surface of the dome panel just above you. You feel the faint, almost imperceptible vibration of the rain outside. It is a delicate, soothing tremor. The glass itself holds a neutral, cool temperature. The crisp, clean scent of pine terpenes deepens around you. It mingles with the faint, comforting aroma of the raw silk. You breathe it in, a quiet, restorative breath. You feel the soft, yielding pressure of the chaise beneath you, cradling your entire body. The subtle lightness of the 0.8 gram setting allows every muscle to relax even further. You watch the rain, a quiet, endless spectacle above you. The world outside is a soft, glowing blur. You are perfectly at rest, suspended in this tranquil space. You breathe out slowly. Everything is calm. Still reclined on the raw silk chaise, you watch the rain continue its soft dance across the panoramic dome panels above. The gentle hum of the air filtration system provides a steady, subtle backdrop. Your gaze now drifts beyond the immediate glass, into the deepening night. Through the upper layers of Shanghai's luminous mist, distant lights begin to appear. They are the air taxis, gliding silently. Each one is a soft, glowing orb of light, moving with an almost dreamlike slowness. You follow their paths, tracing their effortless arcs through the thick, amber-white haze. They seem to float, suspended in the lighter 0.8 grams, utterly detached from the city's unseen bustle. You perceive the subtle trails they leave, faint ripples in the glowing fog. Each light appears, travels, then softly fades into the diffused light. There is no urgency in their movement, only a quiet, graceful progression. You feel the luxurious raw silk of the chaise beneath you. It is warm now, conforming perfectly to your body's contours. Your fingers lightly trace the smooth, cool surface of the silk, feeling its delicate, finely woven threads. The texture is almost imperceptible to the eye, yet you can feel its subtle, inviting softness against your skin. The air around you is clean, still imbued with the subtle, calming scent of pine terpenes. It evokes a quiet forest within this urban sky, a breath of pristine nature. A particularly bright air taxi catches your eye. It moves with exquisite slowness, a single point of light, gradually disappearing softly into the deeper layers of mist. There is no sound from it, no discernible engine hum reaches you from that height. Only the faint, distant whisper of rain on the Art Deco exterior persists, a continuous, soothing presence, a soft shush. You can feel the subtle vibration of the chaise itself, a barely there tremor from the building's quiet power systems, a constant, low thrum. You shift your weight slightly, settling even deeper into the soft support. The biofoam beneath the silk cradles your form, adapting perfectly to every curve and hollow. The gentle lightness of the 0.8 gram setting allows your muscles to completely surrender, releasing any lingering tension. You feel a profound sense of ease, a quiet floating. Your hand drifts to the burnished copper armrest. It is cool and firm. You feel the faint, fine texture of the metal against your palm. A tiny, almost imperceptible catch in the finish creates a subtle ridge. You trace it with your thumb, back and forth, a small, repetitive motion. The cool metal absorbs the warmth from your skin. The blurred neon cityscape below the fog line is a soft, abstract painting of light and color. It pulses with a muted, rhythmic energy, an unseen heartbeat. But here, above it all, is only quiet, only calm. The rain continues its gentle, persistent shoosh against the dome. It is a constant, soft sound, a natural rhythm. You close your eyes for a moment. You breathe in the pine-infused air. You feel the silk. You open your eyes again. Another air taxi, a faint glimmer, is just beginning to appear in the distant mist. The raw, silk chaise, still warm from your presence, slowly releases its gentle embrace as you rise. A subtle, refreshing shift in the air's fragrance draws you forward. You glide in your biofoam slippers, leaving the main lounge's amber glow, towards a softly illuminated archway that leads into your private rooftop garden dome. Your biofoam slippers compress softly against the warm, dark stone floor with each step. The persistent lightness of the 0.8 gram setting makes your movement feel fluid, almost dreamlike. You reach the archway, its lacquered rosewood frame cool to the touch as your fingertips brush it lightly. A faint, almost inaudible sigh of air accompanies your passage, a gentle pressure change. Inside the dome, the atmosphere is distinctly different. The air here feels subtly cooler, a crisp contrast to the lounge, carrying a delicate, refreshing humidity. Above, the panoramic dome panels are clear, allowing the distant, blurred neon of Pudong to filter through a soft, diffused light, painting the lush foliage in gentle amber and muted white. Dark green plants rise around you, their forms softened by the ambient glow. A fine, almost invisible mist hangs in the air, settling like a cool, light veil on your skin, a sensation of fresh dampness. The engineered air within this enclosed space is now profoundly infused with a calming fragrance. It is the delicate, sweet, and profoundly soothing scent of lavender, pure and subtle. You draw a deep, slow breath, allowing the lavender to fill your lungs completely. It layers beautifully with a fainter, earthy aroma of damp soil and living leaves, creating a peaceful, natural perfume. The soft, steady whir of the localized air filtration system within the garden dome is barely audible, a constant, low thrum, subtly different from the lounge's system, a quiet, reassuring presence. You extend your hand, your fingers moving slowly through the soft fronds of a fern-like plant. The individual leaflets feel impossibly delicate, cool, and slightly damp against your skin, brushing with a whisper-soft touch. You trace the serrated edge of a broader leaf, feeling its subtle texture, almost like very fine sandpaper. A tiny spherical droplet of dew trembles at the tip of a leaf, catching the diffused light. You gently touch it, feeling its cool, fleeting presence before it bursts, leaving a barely there dampness on your fingertip. You feel the cool, firm stem of a small, flowering plant, its surface smooth and slightly resilient. Your biofoam slippers now sink slightly into a soft, springy moss path that winds through the garden. The moss feels cool and yielding beneath your feet. A gentle pressure. You pause. The faint, rhythmic drip of water from a hidden fountain or a condensing leaf echoes softly, a delicate, almost crystalline sound in the quiet space. A barely there rustle of leaves, a microsound, passes through the foliage as the internal air currents gently shift. You reach out again, your palm resting on a smooth, cool river stone embedded in the moss. It feels heavy and grounding, a contrast to your own lightness. The cool, lavender-scented air of the rooftop garden dome slowly gives way as you approach another lacquered rosewood door. You push it gently. It opens with a soft, almost imperceptible whoosh, a subtle shift in air pressure. You step out onto your private observation balcony. The air here is distinctly cooler, crisper, carrying the fresh scent of rain that has been falling steadily. Your biofoam slippers glide silently across a dark, non-slip composite floor. You feel the immediate contrast of the outdoor chill against the warmth of your feet. The 0.8 gram setting makes your steps feel light, almost buoyant, as you move towards the edge. Your hands reach out, slowly finding the railing. It is made of cool titanium, smooth and solid beneath your fingertips. The metal feels dense, yet refined. You press your palms flat against its cool surface. The chill seeps into your skin, a refreshing sensation against your body's warmth. You trace the sleek curve of the railing, feeling its precise, unwavering form. There is a faint, almost imperceptible vibration, a low thrum that resonates through the metal. It is the distant, omnipresent hum of the city, carried upwards, a deep, quiet pulse far below, You lean slightly against the cool titanium, gazing out. The panoramic view is breathtaking, even in the rain-streaked night. The city of Pudong stretches out, a vast, blurred tapestry of amber and white neon. It glows softly through the persistent, luminous fog. Individual rain streaks catch the light on the transparent barrier, creating shimmering, ephemeral patterns. The rain itself is now a more direct presence, a fine, cool mist that kisses your face and hands. You feel the delicate dampness on your skin. Above, the dome panels are still visible, now gleaming wetly with the rain. The distant sound of rain against Art Deco stone is almost entirely absorbed by the open air. Instead, you hear the soft, rhythmic patter of drops on the balcony's floor, a delicate percussion. It is a quiet, natural sound, a gentle reminder of the world outside your insulated lounge. The air, though cooler, is clean and fresh, carrying a faint, metallic tang of rain. The subtle scent of pine terpenes from the lounge still lingers faintly on your clothes, mingling with this new, clean aroma. You breathe deeply, feeling the cool, refreshing air fill your lungs. The feeling of absolute detachment settles over you. You close your eyes for a moment, simply absorbing the cool touch of the titanium, the soft hum, the delicate rain. You are perfectly suspended here, above it all. You breathe out slowly. Everything is still. The cool, crisp air of the observation balcony recedes as you step back into the warmth of your private lounge. The lacquered rosewood door closes with a soft, almost soundless sigh behind you. You feel the immediate embrace of the perfectly tempered air, a gentle warmth that settles over your skin. The lingering scent of pine terpenes from the filtration system now mingles with a faint, clean metallic tang from the rain outside. Your biofoam slippers glide silently across the warm, dark stone floor. The lightness of the 0.8 gram setting still makes your movements feel effortless, unhurried. You move towards the central area of the lounge. Here, a low, sleek table commands attention. Its surface is polished carbon fiber, a deep, almost liquid black that reflects the room's soft amber light. You approach the table, your hands slowly reaching out. Your fingertips brush against the carbon fiber. It feels impossibly smooth, cool, and almost slick beneath your touch. The material is dense, yet surprisingly light to the touch, a modern contrast to the organic textures elsewhere. You trace a slow, deliberate line across its expanse. On the table rests a small, dark ceramic tea caddy. Its surface is unglazed, a fine, earthy texture that feels subtly rough against your palm. You feel its unexpected weight, a grounding presence. Your fingers find the delicate lid. You lift it slowly, carefully. There is a faint, gentle whisper of air as the seal breaks. A rich, dry aroma rises from within. It is the profound, earthy scent of antique tea leaves. A complex fragrance of aged wood, dry earth, and faint distant blossoms fills the air around you. You lean in slightly, breathing deeply, allowing the aroma to completely envelop you. Your hand, light in the reduced gravity, hovers over the leaves. You gently reach into the caddy. Your fingertips touch the dry, brittle leaves. They feel delicate, yet resilient, crumbling slightly with the barest pressure. You carefully select a few, feeling their fine, twisted forms. As you lift them, there is a soft, dry rustle, a micro sound that is almost absorbed by the room's deep quiet. You arrange the chosen leaves on a small, burnished copper tray beside the caddy. The copper is cool and firm, its surface gleaming softly in the amber light. Each leaf settles with a soft, dry whisper. The distant city hum remains, a faint, deep thrum far below. The rain on the panoramic dome panels is now a barely discernible, rhythmic shush. You stand, surrounded by the quiet luxury, the grounding scent of tea and the soft glow. You are utterly at peace. You breathe out slowly. Everything is still. The earthy scent of antique tea leaves still lingers faintly in the air, a warm, dry aroma. You gently place the burnished copper tray with its carefully arranged leaves back onto the polished carbon fiber table. The carbon fiber feels smooth and cool beneath your fingertips. You close the dark ceramic tea caddy, its unglazed surface subtly rough, with a soft, precise click. The sound is a small, quiet punctuation in the room's deep calm. You turn, your biofoam slippers whispering softly across the warm, dark stone floor. The 0.8 gram setting continues to lend a subtle buoyancy to your steps, making each movement feel light and unhurried. You move away from the central table, drawn towards a less brightly lit section of the lounge, where the amber glow softens further, hinting at a new space. As you approach, the lacquered rosewood wall seems to deepen in color. A subtle, ethereal light begins to emanate from within. It is not a harsh, direct illumination, but a soft, pervasive glow, like moonlight filtering through water. This is the entrance to your private art gallery. The air here is subtly different, perhaps a touch cooler, carrying a faint, clean scent that is neither pine nor lavender, but something neutral and pure. You step through an archway. The soft, polished rosewood cool against your hand as you pass. The main lounge's amber light now recedes, giving way to the gallery's unique illumination. The ambient light within the gallery is provided by bioluminescent accents. They are subtly integrated into the walls and pedestals, casting a gentle, cool white glow. This light is soft, almost diffused, allowing the eye to adjust without effort. It reveals the forms and textures of the artworks in a new, captivating way. Your hand reaches out, drawn by the quiet radiance. Your fingertips brush against a pedestal. It is made of a smooth, dark stone, similar to the floor but with a cooler, almost velvety texture. The bioluminescent light seems to pulse faintly from within the stone itself, a living glow. You trace the cool, firm edge of the pedestal, feeling the subtle variations in its surface. The raw silk panels on the gallery walls absorb and reflect this soft light. Their fine, delicate weave appears almost luminous. You run your palm slowly over the silk, feeling its smooth, cool texture. The soft glow seems to cling to the fibers, highlighting their intricate pattern. Each artwork, a sculpture or a delicate panel, is bathed in this quiet, living light. The cool white glow contrasts beautifully with the warm amber of the lounge you just left. The distant, pervasive hum of the city is even more muffled here, a barely there whisper. The soft, rhythmic shush of rain on the panoramic dome panels above is now a faint, almost subliminal presence. A microsound of a tiny, distant drip, perhaps from a condensation point on the dome, echoes softly for a moment, then fades. You stand, enveloped in the quiet, cool radiance. The air is perfectly still, clean and fresh. You breathe out slowly. Everything is calm. The cool, subtle glow of the art gallery recedes behind you. You step back into the main lounge, feeling the familiar, gentle warmth of the perfectly tempered air envelop you once more. The bioluminescent light softly fades from your periphery, replaced by the room's overarching amber glow. Your biofoam slippers glide silently across the warm, dark stone floor. The lightness of the 0.8 gram setting makes your movements feel unhurried, almost floating. You move towards a quiet alcove, where a vast collection is housed within a series of polished, lacquered rosewood cabinets. As you approach, the rich, deep scent of aged wood becomes more pronounced, a comforting aroma. Your hand reaches out, fingers brushing the cool, smooth surface of the rosewood. It feels dense and finely crafted beneath your touch. The wood grain is almost imperceptible to the eye, yet you feel its subtle, inviting texture. The cabinets are designed with thin, almost invisible seams. Your fingertips find a small, burnished copper handle, cool and firm. You pull it gently. There's a soft, satisfying click as the magnetic seal releases. The cabinet door swings open with an unhurried, silent grace, revealing rows of vintage analog records. Each album sleeve is a rectangle of quiet history. You scan the spines, your fingers drifting slowly across them. The varying textures of the aged cardboard and paper sleeves are distinct. Some are smooth and glossy, others subtly textured, almost fibrous. You feel the faint, dry friction of your fingertips against the different surfaces. Each touch evokes a sense of quiet anticipation. The air within the cabinet carries a faint, dry, papery scent, mingled with the subtle, distinct aroma of old vinyl. You pause, your gaze settling on a particular sleeve. Your fingers wrap around it, feeling its familiar, slightly worn texture. It is a thick, matte cardboard, soft and dry against your skin. You feel the subtle, raised impression of the album art beneath your thumb. You gently pull the record from its slot. There is a soft, almost imperceptible whisper of air as it slides free, a tiny micro sound in the deep quiet. You hold the record in both hands, feeling its surprising, grounding weight. The sleeve is cool and dry. You bring it closer, inhaling the distinct scent of aged paper and the faint, sweet trace of vinyl. The distant, deep hum of the city is a barely there thrum, a constant, low presence. The soft, rhythmic shush of rain on the panoramic dome panels is now a quiet memory. You are enveloped in this moment of tactile discovery. You breathe out slowly. The record feels solid and real. Everything else fades. The vintage analog record, still cradled in its textured sleeve, feels solid and real in your hands. You carry it towards a bespoke sound system, a piece of art crafted from polished rosewood and burnished copper. The room's amber glow bathes the area in a soft, inviting light. Your biofoam slippers make no sound on the warm, dark stone floor. You approach the turntable. Its surface is a smooth, cool sheet of aged leather, stretched taut over a heavy plinth of dark, oiled walnut. You feel the subtle, soft give of the leather as your fingers brush it. You gently slide the record from its sleeve. The vinyl itself is cool and smooth, with a faint, almost oily sheen. There's a soft, dry rustle of paper as it separates from the inner sleeve. You feel the faint, raised grooves of the record under your thumb. With unhurried grace, you center the record on the platter. It settles with a soft, dull thud, a quiet weight. Your hand, light in the 0.8 gram setting, reaches for the tone arm. It is a slender, elegant piece of burnished copper, cool and smooth to the touch. You lift it slowly, feeling its balanced weight. There is a faint, almost imperceptible click as it disengages from its rest. You position the tone arm carefully over the outer edge of the spinning record. The platter rotates with a nearly silent, consistent hum, a low, gentle thrum that you feel more than hear. Your finger gently presses a small, almost hidden button on the copper base. There is a subtle, soft whir, a microsound of gears shifting. The tone arm begins its slow descent. You watch the needle, a tiny, precise point, as it slowly approaches the vinyl. There is a moment of pure silence. Then, a delicate, almost ethereal sound fills the room. It is the gentle crackle of the needle dropping onto the record surface. A soft, static-like whisper, like distant, falling rain, fills the quiet space. It grows, then settles, becoming a steady, rhythmic hiss. It is the sound of anticipation. You lean back into the raw silk lounge chair, its soft biofoam cradling you completely. The air, still carrying the faint, clean scent of pine terpenes, feels perfectly still. The subtle vibration of the city's distant hum is now almost imperceptible, absorbed by the growing analog sound. The blurred neon of Pudong through the fog-streaked glass is a soft, amber-white backdrop. You close your eyes, letting the gentle crackle wash over you. You breathe out slowly. The warmth of the silk, the cool touch of the record. You are completely at rest. The gentle crackle of the analog record begins to fade into the background as you slowly rise from the soft lounge chair. The warm, dark stone floor feels smooth beneath your biofoam slippers. A subtle shift in the air, cooler and distinctly pure, draws you towards a discreet passage in the lacquered rosewood wall. You glide with unhurried grace, the 0.8 gram setting making your movement feel effortless. Your fingertips brush the cool, polished rosewood frame of the archway. It feels dense and solid. The air shifts again as you step through, leaving the lounge's amber glow behind. The door slides shut with a hushed, almost imperceptible sigh, sealing away the outside world. You are now in your meditation chamber. The ambient light here is soft, diffused, and cool in hues of deep indigo, soft violet, and cool cyan. The air feels distinctly crisp, a refreshing contrast against your skin. It is incredibly pure, meticulously filtered, carrying no scent at all, only a profound cleanliness. You take a slow, deep breath. The cool air fills your lungs completely, a cleansing sensation that settles deep within you. A faint, continuous whisper of moving air, even softer than the lounge's filtration, barely registers as a sound. Your eyes lift to the walls. They are vast, seamless aurora screens. Soft, shifting patterns of light play across them, like distant, slow-motion nebulae. These ethereal lights ripple and breathe across the smooth surfaces. You notice the cool, filtered air itself seems to catch and carry these subtle glows. The light reflects on tiny, almost invisible motes of moisture, making the air appear luminous. Your hand lifts light in the reduced gravity and passes through the glowing air. You feel nothing but the cool, clean breeze against your palm. You move towards the center of the chamber. A low, circular platform awaits. It is covered in a thick, raw silk cushion. The silk is cool to the touch, then slowly warms as you settle onto it. It yields gently, cradling your form in its soft embrace. The cushion feels dense and perfectly supportive beneath you. Your biofoam slippers press softly into the silk. The soft, rhythmic patter of rain on the panoramic dome panels is now a mere echo, almost entirely absorbed by the chamber's insulation. The distant city hum is completely gone. Only the soft whisper of the filtered air remains, a constant, soothing presence. You run your fingers lightly over the raw silk cushion. Its fine, cool threads are smooth against your skin. You feel a subtle, almost imperceptible texture in the weave. You watch the aurora patterns shift and flow, a silent, mesmerizing ballet of light. The cool, pure air fills your lungs. You are completely enveloped in this quiet, luminous space. You breathe out slowly. Nothing else exists. A subtle warmth begins to draw you from the cool, pure air of the meditation chamber. You rise slowly from the raw silk cushion. Your biofoam slippers make a soft, almost imperceptible whisper on the dark stone floor. You glide back towards the main lounge, the 0.8 gram setting, making each step feel light, unhurried. The cool, filtered air of the chamber gently shifts to the lounge's perfectly tempered warmth. A section of the lacquered rosewood wall slides open with a whisper of air, revealing your personal data console. It closes just as softly behind you. The console is a sleek, curved panel of burnished copper, integrated seamlessly into the rosewood. Your palm rests on its smooth, firm surface. You feel a subtle, comforting warmth emanating from within the metal. It is a gentle heat, a testament to its quiet, efficient operation. You trace the sleek curve of the copper with your fingertips. A faint, almost sweet scent of warm circuitry begins to rise from the console's discrete vents. It is an aroma of ozone and clean metal, subtle and grounding, mingling with the lingering pine terpenes in the lounge air. You lean closer, breathing it in, savoring this unique, engineered fragrance. It is the quiet presence of sophisticated technology. The console screen glows with soft amber data streams, reflecting in the polished copper. A low, steady hum, a micro vibration, emanates from the console. It is a constant, quiet thrum of unseen power. You feel it subtly through the copper, a gentle pulse against your palm. The distant, deep hum of the city, far below, is almost entirely absorbed by this closer, more intimate sound. Outside the panoramic windows, evening has deepened into profound night. The city lights are now a softer, more distant blur of amber and white, muted by the persistent, luminous fog. The rain on the dome panels has settled into a barely discernible, rhythmic shush. You trace a finger along the cool, precise edge of the console, feeling the perfectly engineered curve. The contrast of cool edge and warm surface is distinct. You settle back, letting your hand rest on the console. The raw silk lounge chair, still inviting, is just in your periphery. You breathe out slowly. The warmth of the console, the quiet hum, everything is calm. The faint, warm scent of circuitry from your personal data console still lingers, a subtle presence in the air. You slowly lift your hand from the burnished copper surface, feeling its gentle, sustained warmth recede. Evening has deepened further into night, and the blurred city lights beyond the panoramic windows are softer, more distant through the persistent fog. You turn from the console, your biofoam slippers whispering softly across the warm, dark stone floor. The 0.8 gram setting continues to lend a subtle buoyancy to your steps, making each movement feel unhurried, almost floating. You are drawn towards your private dressing area, a space subtly separated by a screen of lacquered rosewood. The wood feels smooth and cool as your fingertips brush its polished surface. A discreet wardrobe slides open with a nearly inaudible sigh, revealing a collection of garments. The air within is perfectly climate-controlled, cool and fresh, with a faint, clean scent of fine fabric. Your hand reaches in, your fingers drifting over the various textures. You seek a particular comfort for the deepening night. Your fingers find it, a nano-fabricated sleep robe. You draw it out slowly, feeling its extraordinary properties. It is impossibly soft, like spun air, yet it possesses a surprising, comforting weight. The fabric drapes with an exquisite fluidity. You run your palm over its surface. It feels like raw silk, but with a subtle, almost microscopic smoothness that is utterly unique. You bring the robe closer, letting it unfold in your hands. It has a neutral, perfect temperature against your skin, neither warm nor cool. You notice its subtle sheen in the room's amber light. There is a faint, clean scent to the fabric itself, a pure, almost unidentifiable freshness. You breathe it in, a quiet, soothing aroma that settles your senses. The fabric feels cool, then warm, then just right against your cheek. You feel the gentle weight of the robe. It is reassuring, a soft embrace in your hands. The distant, deep hum of the city is now an almost forgotten whisper, completely absorbed by the quiet luxury of your suite. The soft, rhythmic swoosh of rain on the panoramic dome panels is a mere memory. You are enveloped in this moment, preparing for profound rest. You breathe out slowly. The robe feels like a second skin. Everything is calm. The nano-fabricated sleep robe, impossibly soft and perfectly weighted, drapes over your arm. You carry it with you as you move from the main lounge towards the quiet sanctuary of your bedroom. The warm, dark stone floor feels smooth beneath your biofoam slippers. The 0.8 gram setting continues to lend a gentle buoyancy to each step. You pass through another seamless archway, its lacquered rosewood frame cool to the touch. The air here is subtly different, perhaps a touch softer, infused with a faint, clean scent. The door slides shut with a hushed, almost imperceptible sigh, sealing away the outside world. You are in your bedroom. The room is bathed in a soft, ambient amber glow, reflecting off the raw silk walls. Your large, inviting bed, covered in crisp, cool, raw silk sheets, dominates the space. You place the sleep robe gently on the foot of the bed. It settles with a soft, almost soundless whisper of fabric. Your hand reaches for a discreet control panel, integrated into the polished rosewood bedside table. It is cool and smooth beneath your fingertips. You press a single, almost invisible button. There is a faint, distant whir, a subtle shift in the room's quiet hum. The panoramic windows, which previously offered a blurred view of the city, begin to subtly dim. The amber and white neon of Pudong, visible through the fog, slowly recedes, becoming a deeper, softer blur. The light outside gradually diminishes until it is almost entirely gone, replaced by a profound, velvety darkness. As the city glow outside fades, a new light begins to emerge from above. From the smooth, dark ceiling, a projection unfurls. Tiny, brilliant points of light appear, shimmering into existence. It is a star field, vast and deep, stretching endlessly above you. The stars are crisp and clear, each a tiny pinprick of pure light against the blackness. They seem to slowly, imperceptibly drift, creating an illusion of gentle cosmic motion. You lie back onto the bed, the cool, crisp, raw silk sheets, a luxurious embrace against your skin. The biofoam mattress yields perfectly, cradling your entire body in its soft support. You pull the sleep robe over you. Its impossible softness and comforting weight settle around you, a perfect cocoon. The air around you is perfectly still, clean and fresh. The distant, deep hum of the city is now completely absorbed by the profound quiet of your bedroom. Even the soft, rhythmic shush of rain on the panoramic dome panels is gone, replaced by the silent, shimmering dance of the projected stars. You are suspended in a personal universe, utterly at peace. You breathe out slowly. The stars glimmer above. You drift. The nano-fabricated sleep robe settles around you, a perfect weight. You are deeply reclined on your bed, enveloped in its exquisite softness. Above, the projected stars glimmer, silent and vast against the dark ceiling. The cool, crisp, raw silk sheets are a gentle embrace against your skin. On your polished rosewood bedside table, a slender, hand-blown glass rests. Its surface is smooth and cool to the touch. It holds a gentle, inviting warmth within. A custom nutrient synthesis cocktail glows softly inside, a muted amber liquid. Its subtle aroma, faintly sweet and herbaceous, rises in the perfectly still air, mingling with the last traces of pine terpenes. You reach for the glass slowly, your fingers wrapping around its warm surface. The glass feels smooth against your palm, a comforting heat radiating upwards. Your hand, light in the 0.8 grams setting, lifts it effortlessly. You bring it to your lips. The faint, sweet aroma deepens, delicate and inviting. The first sip is warm, a liquid silk that glides smoothly over your tongue. You feel the warmth spread immediately, a gentle, pervasive wave through your chest and limbs. It softens every muscle, easing you deeper into the biofoam mattress. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets feel pleasant against your legs, a subtle contrast to the internal warmth. You close your eyes for a moment, savoring the subtle earthy flavor. A quiet, consistent hum from the suite's unseen systems is the only sound, a distant, reassuring thrum. The rain outside the dimmed panoramic windows has become entirely imperceptible, a forgotten memory. You open your eyes again. The projected stars above shimmer, a quiet, endless spectacle. The warmth from the cocktail settles deep within you, a profound sense of calm. Your body feels incredibly light, almost floating, cradled by the biofoam and the reduced gravity. You take another slow, deliberate sip. The quiet deepens around you. You are utterly at peace. The warm, sweet taste of the custom nutrient synthesis cocktail still lingers on your tongue. Its gentle heat continues to spread through your body, a profound comfort. You are deeply settled in the soft embrace of your bed, the nano-fabricated sleep robe, a weightless blanket. The crisp, raw silk sheets cool against your skin. Above, the projected star field shimmers, vast and silent. Your gaze drifts towards the panoramic floor-to-ceiling smart glass panels. The city glow outside has dimmed to a profound, velvety darkness, but the rain continues its quiet, persistent fall. Against the dark glass, intricate patterns of water begin to form. Delicate rivulets trace slow, winding paths. They merge and separate, creating ephemeral, ever-changing designs. Each drop catches the faintest residual glow from the distant, blurred neon below, transforming into a tiny, moving point of light. You slowly lift a hand, light in the 0.8 grams setting, and extend it towards the glass. Your fingertips brush the surface. It is cool and smooth, with a subtle, almost imperceptible vibration, a delicate tremor from the falling rain. You trace a single, slow line through a veil of condensation, feeling the cool moisture on your skin. The line momentarily reveals a deeper, darker expanse of the night beyond. The sound of the rain against these panels is a soft, rhythmic shush. It is diffused, gentle, like countless tiny brushes sweeping across a vast canvas. You listen closely, discerning the subtle variations in its rhythm, the faint, almost crystalline sound of individual drops merging. This quiet symphony settles around you, a natural, soothing presence. The air in the room is perfectly still, clean and fresh, carrying a faint, pure scent. You pull your hand back, letting its coolness slowly fade. The warmth from the cocktail deepens within you, a tranquil core. You feel the perfect support of the biofoam mattress, yielding to every contour of your body. The nano robe feels incredibly soft, its comforting weight, a gentle pressure. You shift slightly, settling deeper into the bed, almost floating. The projected stars above continue their slow, silent drift, a mesmerizing celestial ballet. The rain patterns on the glass are a constant, quiet movement, a soft, visual lullaby. You are suspended between the cosmic and the urban, in a space of absolute peace. You close your eyes. The warmth spreads. You drift. The subtle warmth from the nutrient cocktail still hums deep within you. You feel it spread through your limbs. You slowly rise from the bed, a gentle, unhurried movement. The soft embrace of the nano-fabricated sleep robe releases you. Its impossible softness lingers on your skin. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets sigh softly, a quiet whisper of fabric as you move. Above, the projected stars continue their silent, mesmerizing drift across the dark ceiling. Your biofoam slippers press softly onto the warm, dark stone floor. Each step is light, almost floating in the gentle 0.8 gram setting. The subtle buoyancy of the reduced gravity makes your movement feel effortless. You glide towards a quiet, designated corner of the bedroom. It is a space for quiet contemplation. A low, sleek desk awaits you there. It is crafted from polished carbon fiber, a deep, almost liquid black. The amber glow of the room is softest here, a muted, comforting light. It reflects gently onto the deep, dark surface of the desk. You approach it with an unhurried grace, your form a soft shadow in the ambient light. The air feels perfectly still around you. It carries a faint, pure scent. Your hand reaches out, slowly, deliberately. Your fingertips brush against the carbon fiber desk. It feels incredibly smooth. It is cool to the touch, a refreshing sensation against your skin. The surface is almost liquid beneath your fingers. It is dense, yet frictionless. A paradox of modern material. You feel its unwavering solidity. A faint, almost imperceptible texture, a micrograin, is present if you seek it. You begin to run your fingers across its expanse. A faint, almost imperceptible whisper follows your movement. It is the softest friction of skin against the polished material. You trace a slow, deliberate line. Then another. The coolness of the carbon fiber gradually absorbs the warmth from your fingertips. You feel its constant, cool presence. A subtle, almost imperceptible vibration. A quiet thrum from the building's core systems resonates through the desk. It is a deep, low frequency. Above, the projected stars subtly shift. Their tiny, brilliant lights are a silent, eternal dance. The distant city glow, now completely dimmed by your smart glass, is a forgotten memory. Only the soft, continuous hum of the suite's environmental systems remains. It is a low, reassuring thrum, a constant backdrop. The air itself is clean and neutral. It is a pure stillness, completely undisturbed. You pause. Your fingers rest flat on the cool, smooth surface. You feel the subtle vibration. Everything is calm. You simply stay here, in this quiet, grounded moment. Your fingers slowly lift from the cool, smooth surface of the polished carbon fiber desk. A subtle coolness lingers on your fingertips. The profound quiet of the bedroom holds you. Above, the projected stars continue their silent, mesmerizing drift across the dark ceiling. You rise, the nano-fabricated sleep robe a soft, comforting weight around you. Your biofoam slippers make no sound as you glide across the warm, dark stone floor. The 0.8 gram setting lends a familiar, gentle buoyancy to your movements. You move towards a secluded reading alcove, a deeper recess in the lacquered rosewood wall. The wood is cool and smooth as your hand brushes it. You settle into a low, deeply cushioned armchair within the alcove. It is upholstered in soft, familiar raw silk. The biofoam beneath the silk yields perfectly, cradling your body. The silk feels cool at first, then quickly warms, a gentle embrace. You lean your head back against the soft material. The alcove is bathed in the softest amber glow, even more muted than the main bedroom light. It is a warm, enveloping dimness. The air here feels perfectly clean. It is pure and still. A faint, almost imperceptible whisper begins to emerge. It is the filtered air system working diligently. You listen closely. The whisper is barely audible. It is a constant, soft shush of air moving through unseen vents. It is a sound that is almost not there, a delicate, rhythmic breath. You feel the subtle, cool current of this filtered air against your cheek. It is a gentle caress. The air carries no scent, only its pristine purity. Your fingers trace the smooth, cool, burnished copper armrest of the chair. You feel the fine, almost imperceptible texture of the metal. The faint whisper of the air system is absorbed by your focus on the touch. You close your eyes. The coolness of the copper, the whisper of air. The projected stars above are now a soft, distant memory beyond the alcove's gentle curve. The deep hum of the city is completely gone. Only this barely perceptible whisper remains. It is a sound of profound calm. You breathe out slowly. You simply rest. The gentle warmth from the nutrient cocktail has now spread throughout your body, a deep, pervasive comfort. You are fully reclined, enveloped in the nano-fabricated sleep robe, its impossible softness a constant presence. Above, the projected stars glimmer silently, a vast, dark ceiling of light. Your head rests on a pillow of soft biofoam. It yields slowly, perfectly, to the weight of your head. You feel its gentle contouring, a subtle pressure that cradles your neck and skull. The biofoam molds around you. It adapts to your unique shape. The pillow feels cool at first, a refreshing touch against your skin. Then, it slowly begins to absorb your body's warmth. It becomes perfectly neutral, neither warm nor cool. The pillowcase is made of the same crisp, cool, raw silk as your sheets. Your cheek presses into its smooth, fine texture. You feel the delicate weave of the silk against your skin. It is exquisitely soft. You shift slightly. The biofoam responds with a subtle, internal sigh, a barely audible compression. It is a soft, yielding sound. You turn your head to one side. The contouring shifts with you. The pillow continues its gentle embrace. You feel the precise support it offers, easing any lingering tension in your neck and shoulders. The 0.8 gram setting makes your head feel remarkably light, almost weightless, as it sinks deeper into the soft material. You breathe in slowly. The air around you is perfectly clean. It carries no discernible scent, only a profound purity. You breathe out. The soft exhale brushes against the silk pillowcase, a tiny, fleeting sensation. The only sound is the quiet, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems, a low, distant thrum that is almost imperceptible. The projected stars above are a soft blur through your half-closed eyelids. They pulse faintly, a silent, hypnotic dance of tiny lights. You feel the crisp, cool, raw silk sheets against your body, a comforting weight. The nano robe is a soft cocoon. You simply rest. You are completely at ease. Your head rests deeply in the soft biofoam pillow, feeling its gentle contouring. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets are a comforting presence. Above, the projected stars glimmer silently against the dark ceiling. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless embrace. You're completely still. The warmth from the nutrient cocktail has settled throughout your body, a deep, pervasive calm. The air around you is perfectly clean, pure, and still. The only discernible sound is the faint, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems, a low, distant thrum. You become aware of another subtle presence. It is a whisper of sound, so deep and muted that it is almost a sensation rather than a hearing. It is the distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city. It filters through the thick, soundproofed walls of your private floor. It is a profound, low frequency, a barely there thrum that vibrates through the very structure of the building. You press your ear deeper into the soft biofoam pillow. The silk pillowcase feels exquisitely smooth against your skin. You focus on this distant, absorbed buzz. It is not a disturbance. It is a gentle, rhythmic pulse, a testament to the vibrant world far below. It is utterly contained. It is a soft, deep vibration. Your hand, light in the 0.8 gram setting, rests on the raw silk sheet. You feel the cool, crisp texture beneath your palm. The subtle vibrations from the city's distant hum seem to transfer through the material, a faint, almost imperceptible tremor. You breathe in slowly. The clean air fills your lungs. You breathe out. The the projected stars above continue their slow, silent drift. Their tiny lights are a hypnotic dance. The smart glass panels are a velvety black, completely obscuring the city's visual glow. Only this deep, absorbed hum from the walls remains. It is a constant, steady presence. It is a lullaby of the distant city. You close your eyes. The biofoam pillow cradles your head perfectly. The nano robe is soft and warm. The absorbed buzz from the walls is a deep, rhythmic pulse, inviting deeper rest. You simply rest. You drift. Your head is nestled deeply in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets are a comforting presence. Above, the projected stars glimmer silently against the dark ceiling. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless embrace around you. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there whisper through the thick walls. You are completely still. The warmth from the nutrient cocktail has settled throughout your body, a deep, pervasive calm. The air around you is perfectly clean, pure, and still. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. Your eyes drift open. The bedroom is now bathed in a soft, holographic ambiance. From unseen projectors, gentle, diffused light emanates. It creates subtle, shifting patterns of light and shadow across the raw silk walls and the warm, dark stone floor. The light is a muted amber, almost liquid, a living glow that breathes with a slow, rhythmic pulse. You watch the long, calming shadows stretch and recede. They dance across the smooth surfaces of the lacquered rosewood furniture. The shadows soften the edges of the room, making the space feel more expansive, yet also more intimate. You reach out a hand, light in the 0.8 gram setting, and pass it through a shifting shadow. You feel nothing but the perfectly tempered air against your skin. The shadow is an illusion of light. The projected stars above now seem to shimmer even more softly, their brilliance diffused by this new, gentle ambiance. The entire room feels suspended in a quiet, dreamlike state. The raw silk sheets feel cool and crisp beneath your fingers. You trace the delicate weave of the fabric. You breathe in slowly. The clean air fills your lungs. You breathe out. The holographic light shifts again, a slow, mesmerizing change. A long shadow from a polished carbon fiber desk stretches across the floor, then slowly shortens. The entire suite feels alive with this gentle, silent movement of light. You close your eyes. The warmth spreads. You drift. Your head is deeply settled into the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. Above, the projected stars glimmer silently against the dark ceiling. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows that dance softly across the raw silk walls. You are completely still. The warmth from the nutrient cocktail has settled throughout your body, a profound, pervasive calm. The air around you is perfectly clean, pure, and still. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. You become aware of the air itself. It is not just still, it is perfectly regulated. It is a seamless, constant warmth that settles around you. You feel it against your skin, a gentle, invisible embrace. It is the exact temperature your body craves for deep rest. There are no drafts, no fluctuations, only this unwavering, perfect warmth. You shift slightly, your body sinking deeper into the biofoam mattress. The raw silk sheets sigh softly. You feel the warmth of the air against your exposed skin, a delicate caress. It is a profound feeling of being perfectly cradled, perfectly balanced. The 0.8 gram setting makes your limbs feel incredibly light, almost floating, enhancing this sense of suspended comfort. You breathe in slowly. The warm, clean air fills your lungs. You breathe out. The holographic shadows continue their slow, silent dance, a quiet ballet of light. The projected stars above shimmer, a hypnotic, distant spectacle. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there thrum, a deep, rhythmic pulse that is utterly contained. Your hand rests on the cool, smooth, raw silk. You feel its fine texture beneath your palm. The warmth of the room is a soft blanket. It is a continuous, gentle pressure on your skin. Every surface in the room, from the lacquered rosewood to the dark stone floor, seems to subtly radiate this same perfect warmth. It is a silent symphony of comfort. You close your eyes. The warmth spreads. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool raw silk sheets embrace you. Above, the projected stars glimmer silently against the dark ceiling. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows that dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible, a constant, deep thrum. Your hand, light in the 0.8 gram setting, reaches for a book on the polished rosewood bedside table. It is an actual paper book, its cover a soft, aged leather. You feel the subtle texture of the leather, dry and cool beneath your fingertips. The leather is worn smooth in places, a testament to countless readings. You trace a small, almost imperceptible scuff mark with your thumb. You lift the book slowly. It has a surprising, comforting weight in your hand, a grounding presence in the subtle buoyancy of the reduced gravity. You bring it closer. A faint, profound scent rises from its pages. It is the distinct aroma of aged paper and an almost sweet, earthy smell of old wood from the binding. You inhale deeply. The scent is rich and familiar. You open the book, feeling the gentle resistance of the spine. The pages are thin, almost translucent, with a delicate, dry texture. Your thumb and forefinger gently grasp a corner. You turn the page slowly, deliberately. There is a soft, dry rustle, a whisper of paper against paper. It is a tiny, intimate sound in the deep quiet of the room. The amber glow of the room is soft on the cream-colored pages. You notice the faint, almost invisible texture of the paper fibers. You run a finger lightly down a column of text. The paper feels cool and dry against your skin. The warmth of the room is a gentle blanket. You turn another page. Another soft, dry rustle. The sound is rhythmic, lulling. The projected stars above shimmer, a silent, hypnotic dance. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there thrum, a deep, rhythmic pulse that is utterly contained. You close your eyes for a moment. The scent of aged paper and wood fills your senses. The book feels solid and real in your hands. You are completely at peace. You breathe out slowly. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. Above, the projected stars glimmer silently against the dark ceiling. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows that dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. Your hands still hold the actual paper book. Its aged leather cover feels warm now against your palms. You close it slowly. The pages sigh softly within the binding, a whisper of air. You feel the gentle resistance of the aged spine as it closes. The subtle scent of old paper and wood rises once more, a comforting aroma. You gently place the book onto the polished rosewood bedside table. The cool, smooth wood feels solid beneath the book's weight. A faint, almost imperceptible click of the book settling is heard. You slide your hands from beneath the nano-robe, letting them rest on the crisp, cool, raw silk sheets. The fabric feels exquisitely smooth against your skin, a delicate coolness. You shift your body slightly, settling deeper into the biofoam mattress. It yields perfectly, cradling your entire form. You reach for the heated blanket. It lies folded at the foot of the bed. You feel its specific weight as you draw it up over your body. It is substantial, a reassuring density, but not heavy. The blanket is made of a finely woven material, like a denser, softer raw silk. The blanket is already warm. Its gentle heat spreads immediately across your legs, then up your torso. You pull it higher, tucking it gently around your shoulders. The warmth feels pervasive, a soft, enveloping embrace. You feel its comforting pressure, a subtle weight that grounds you deeper into the mattress. The temperature is perfectly calibrated. Your fingers trace the soft, warm surface of the blanket. It feels incredibly smooth, almost frictionless. You can feel the subtle, internal warmth radiating from its fibers. The air in the room, already perfectly warm, now feels even more luxurious, almost liquid around you. The projected stars above shimmer, a silent, hypnotic dance. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there thrum, a deep, rhythmic pulse that is utterly contained. You close your eyes. The warmth spreads. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. Above, the projected stars glimmer silently against the dark ceiling. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows. These dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. A new, subtle shift in the room's quiet draws your attention. You become aware of the panoramic smart glass panels. A soft, almost imperceptible whir begins. It emanates from above the vast glass. Automated privacy screens begin their slow, deliberate descent. They are made of a finely woven raw silk, a deep, muted amber color. Their surface is smooth. It feels cool to the touch. You watch them glide downwards. They move with an unhurried grace. The projected stars above gradually dim. Their brilliance softens as the screens descend. The tiny points of light slowly recede behind the fabric. The velvety darkness of the ceiling expands. The outside world completely disappears. The blurred city lights, the persistent fog, all are sealed away. Only the soft amber glow of your room remains. It is a profound, enveloping stillness. The gentle whir of the screens fades. It becomes a barely there whisper. Then it is gone. You feel the cool, soft fabric of the screen as it reaches the bottom. It aligns perfectly with the floor. There is a soft, final click. A secure, quiet seal. The air feels even more still. The warmth from your heated blanket is a pervasive comfort. It settles heavier across your body. The biofoam pillow cradles your head. You breathe in slowly. The clean air fills your lungs. You breathe out. You are utterly at peace. Nothing else exists. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. Above, the projected stars are now a soft, distant memory behind the descended privacy screens. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows. These dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there whisper through the thick walls. Now, beneath these familiar layers of quiet, you become aware of something even deeper. It is a faint, rhythmic pulse. It is a profound, low-frequency vibration. This pulse originates far below, deep within the building's core. It is the steady work of the structural dampeners. They gently counteract the city's subtle movements. You feel it more than you hear it. It is a slow, steady thrum. It travels upwards through the building's solid framework. It reaches the warm, dark stone floor beneath you. It passes into the biofoam mattress. You feel a delicate, almost imperceptible tremor. It is a consistent, reassuring rhythm. It is a quiet, powerful heartbeat. Your hand rests on the soft, warm surface of the heated blanket. You feel its gentle weight. The blanket subtly amplifies this deep, rhythmic pulse. It transfers the sensation through the fabric to your skin. You feel the cool, crisp, raw silk sheets beneath your hand. They also carry this subtle vibration. It is a testament to the immense, stable structure holding you aloft. You breathe in slowly. The clean air fills your lungs. You breathe out. The holographic shadows continue their slow, silent dance. The room is utterly dark. The world outside is completely sealed away. Only this deep, rhythmic pulse remains. It is a constant, grounding presence. It is a silent guardian. You close your eyes. The pulse deepens. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. Above, the projected stars are now a soft, distant memory behind the descended privacy screens. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows. These dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there whisper through the thick walls. The faint, rhythmic pulse of the building's structural dampeners is a deep, grounding thrum far below. Now, a new scent begins to emerge in the perfectly recycled air. It is subtle, yet distinct. It is a synthetic ocean scent. This aroma is clean and fresh, with a faint, almost metallic tang, like distant sea spray. It layers gently over any lingering traces of pine or lavender. You breathe in slowly. The air feels cool and pure. You breathe out. The scent is calming, expansive. You feel the soft, warm surface of the heated blanket. Its gentle weight grounds you. Your fingers rest on the cool, crisp, raw silk sheets. You feel their fine texture beneath your palm. The 0.8 gram setting makes your limbs feel incredibly light, almost floating. This enhances the sense of being suspended, yet deeply secure. The room is utterly dark. You close your eyes. The synthetic ocean scent deepens. It evokes a vast, open space, a quiet, endless horizon. It is a peaceful aroma. You feel the cool air against your face. The soft hum of the environmental systems is a constant, gentle backdrop. It is a sound of profound quiet. You simply rest. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. Above, the projected stars are now a soft, distant memory behind the descended privacy screens. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows. These dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there whisper through the thick walls. The faint, rhythmic pulse of the building's structural dampeners is a deep, grounding thrum far below. The recycled air, subtly infused with a synthetic ocean scent, is cool and pure. Now, a new sound emerges. It is a quiet hum. It is a soft, almost ethereal whir. This sound originates from a personal comfort drone. It is a small, unobtrusive device. It floats silently, almost imperceptibly near the ceiling. It is adjusting the room's atmospheric profile. Its movements are slow. They are deliberate. You feel a subtle shift in the air pressure, a barely there current. It is a gentle, cool breeze that brushes your exposed skin. The air feels lighter, perhaps a fraction more humid, then subtly drier. It is a precise, imperceptible adjustment. The synthetic ocean scent in the air subtly intensifies, then softens, then settles to a perfect constant level. It is a controlled, perfect fragrance. The hum of the comfort drone is incredibly soft. It is a delicate, continuous sound. It is almost a vibration in the air itself. You focus on it. It is a constant, soothing presence. It is a sound of profound calm. It blends seamlessly with the low hum of the environmental systems. The two sounds become one. Your hand rests on the soft, warm surface of the heated blanket. You feel its gentle weight. The blanket subtly transfers the faint vibration from the drone. It is a delicate tremor. The cool, crisp, raw silk sheets beneath your hand also carry this subtle vibration. It is a testament to the precise engineering of your suite. You breathe in slowly. The air is perfect. You breathe out. The holographic shadows continue their slow, silent dance. The room is utterly dark. The world outside is completely sealed away. Only this deep, rhythmic pulse and the soft hum remain. They are constant, grounding presences. You close your eyes. The hum deepens. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. Above, the projected stars are now a soft, distant memory behind the descended privacy screens. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows. These dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there whisper through the thick walls. The faint, rhythmic pulse of the building's structural dampeners is a deep, grounding thrum far below. The recycled air, subtly infused with a synthetic ocean scent, is cool and pure. The quiet hum of your personal comfort drone is a delicate, continuous sound. A soft amber lamp now glows on your polished rosewood bedside table. Its light is warm and gentle. It casts a soft, inviting pool of light. You turn your head slightly towards it. Through the thick, soundproofed walls, you perceive the faintest, most distant shimmer of the city's blurred lights. They are a soft, amber-white haze, a mere suggestion of light. You close your eyes for a moment. The warmth of the lamp seems to penetrate your eyelids. You feel the subtle heat on your face. You breathe in slowly. The synthetic ocean scent in the air is constant. You breathe out. The soft hum of the comfort drone is a constant, soothing presence. You open your eyes again. The distant city lights are still there. They are a soft, almost imperceptible glow. They are absorbed by the thick, soundproofed walls. You reach out a hand, light in the 0.8 gram setting. Your fingers brush the cool, smooth surface of the rosewood bedside table. You feel its dense, polished texture. The warmth from the lamp is a gentle presence on your hand. You feel the soft, warm surface of the heated blanket. Its gentle weight grounds you. The cool, crisp, raw silk sheets beneath your hand feel exquisitely smooth. The biofoam pillow cradles your head perfectly. The room is utterly dark, save for the soft amber glow of the lamp. The world outside is completely sealed away. Only this soft, distant shimmer of light remains. It is a visual lullaby. You simply rest. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. Above, the projected stars are now a soft, distant memory behind the descended privacy screens. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows. These dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there whisper through the thick walls. The faint, rhythmic pulse of the building's structural dampeners is a deep, grounding thrum far below. The recycled air, subtly infused with a synthetic ocean scent, is cool and pure. The quiet hum of your personal comfort drone is a delicate, continuous sound. The soft amber lamp on your polished rosewood bedside table casts a gentle, inviting pool of light. Through the thick, sound-proofed walls, you perceive the faintest, most distant shimmer of the city's blurred lights. Now, a delicate sensation begins. It is a cool current of air. It brushes gently against your exposed skin. This cool air emanates from the filtered vents. They are discreetly integrated into the lacquered rosewood walls. The air is pristine and pure. It carries the subtle, synthetic ocean scent. You feel it first against your cheek. It is a soft, cool caress. Then, it drifts across your forehead. It is a delicate, refreshing touch. The air is perfectly clean. It is a constant, gentle flow. It is almost imperceptible. This cool air is a quiet counterpoint to the pervasive warmth of the heated blanket. The contrast is soothing. Your hand rests on the soft, warm surface of the heated blanket. You feel its gentle weight. The cool air brushes your fingers. It feels exquisitely soft. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets beneath your hand feel smooth against your skin. The biofoam pillow cradles your head perfectly. The room is utterly dark, save for the soft amber glow of the lamp. The world outside is completely sealed away. Only this soft, cool air remains. It is a refreshing lullaby. You breathe in slowly. The cool, ocean-scented air fills your lungs. You breathe out. The holographic shadows continue their slow, silent dance. The room is utterly dark. You close your eyes. The coolness spreads. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. Above, the projected stars are now a soft, distant memory behind the descended privacy screens. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows. These dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there whisper through the thick walls. The faint, rhythmic pulse of the building's structural dampeners is a deep, grounding thrum far below. The recycled air, subtly infused with a synthetic ocean scent, is cool and pure. The quiet hum of your personal comfort drone is a delicate, continuous sound. The soft amber lamp on your polished rosewood bedside table casts a gentle, inviting pool of light. Through the thick, soundproofed walls, you perceive the faintest, most distant shimmer of the city's blurred lights. The cool air from the filtered vents gently brushes against your skin. You shift slightly, settling deeper into your bioadaptive mattress. A subtle, internal whir begins. It is a quiet, almost imperceptible sound. The mattress itself begins to respond. It slowly, smoothly adjusts its contours. You feel the gentle shift beneath your body. It is a soft, yielding sensation. The biofoam subtly reshapes itself. You feel the pressure points ease. The mattress molds perfectly to the curves of your spine. It supports your head and neck. It cradles your hips. The sensation is one of complete, effortless alignment. It is a profound feeling of being perfectly held. The 0.8 gram setting makes your entire body feel incredibly light, almost weightless, as the mattress conforms. The gentle whir of the mattress adjustment fades. It becomes a soft, sustained sigh. Then, it is gone. The mattress is now perfectly still. It holds you in its optimal setting for deep slumber. The heated blanket maintains its pervasive warmth. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets feel exquisitely smooth against your skin. You breathe in slowly. The cool, ocean-scented air fills your lungs. You breathe out. The holographic shadows continue their slow, silent dance. The room is utterly dark, save for the soft amber glow of the lamp. The world outside is completely sealed away. Only the deep, rhythmic pulse and the soft hum remain. You close your eyes. The mattress cradles you. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. Above, the projected stars are now a soft, distant memory behind the descended privacy screens. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows. These dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there whisper through the thick walls. The faint, rhythmic pulse of the building's structural dampeners is a deep, grounding thrum far below. The recycled air, subtly infused with a synthetic ocean scent, is cool and pure. The quiet hum of your personal comfort drone is a delicate, continuous sound. The soft amber lamp on your polished rosewood bedside table casts a gentle, inviting pool of light. Through the thick, soundproofed walls, you perceive the faintest, most distant shimmer of the city's blurred lights. The cool air from the filtered vents gently brushes against your skin. Your bioadaptive mattress has adjusted to its optimal setting, cradling you perfectly. Now, a new, almost imperceptible sound emerges from the profound quiet. It is the faint, rhythmic patter of rain. It is not on glass, but on a different, more distant surface. It is the sound of rain on concrete, far below your elevated sanctuary. This sound is incredibly distant. It is absorbed by the layers of the building. It is a soft, almost subliminal presence. You listen closely. It is a delicate, diffuse drumming. It is a quiet, continuous whisper. You can almost feel the cool, wet concrete far below. The sound is a testament to the immense height of your private floor. It is a reminder of the world, kept at a serene, profound distance. Your hand rests on the soft, warm surface of the heated blanket. You feel its gentle weight. The cool, crisp, raw silk sheets beneath your hand feel smooth against your skin. The biofoam pillow cradles your head perfectly. The room is utterly dark, save for the soft amber glow of the lamp. The world outside is completely sealed away. Only this faint, rhythmic patter remains. It is a deep lullaby. You breathe in slowly. The cool, ocean-scented air fills your lungs. You breathe out. The holographic shadows continue their slow, silent dance. The room is utterly dark. You close your eyes. The distant rain. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. Above, The projected stars are now a soft, distant memory behind the descended privacy screens. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The holographic ambiance of your suite casts long, calming shadows. These dance softly across the raw silk walls. The low, consistent hum of the suite's environmental systems is almost imperceptible. The distant, absorbed neon buzz from the city is a barely there whisper through the thick walls. The faint, rhythmic pulse of the building's structural dampeners is a deep, grounding thrum far below. The recycled air, subtly infused with the synthetic ocean scent, is cool and pure. The quiet hum of your personal comfort drone is a delicate, continuous sound. The soft amber lamp on your polished rosewood bedside table casts a gentle, inviting pool of light. Through the thick, soundproofed walls you perceive the faintest, most distant shimmer of the city's blurred lights. The cool air from the filtered vents gently brushes against your skin. Your bioadaptive mattress has adjusted to its optimal setting, cradling you perfectly. The faint, almost imperceptible sound of rain on concrete far below has become a deep, rhythmic lullaby. Now, a subtle shift begins. Your bed slowly, smoothly, begins to enclose you. It is your personal sleeping pod. The raw silk walls of the pod rise around you. They move with an unhurried, silent grace. The amber light from the bedside lamp softly recedes. The holographic shadows disappear. You are enveloped in a profound, velvety darkness. The air within the pod feels even more still. It is precisely temperate. It is pure. The synthetic ocean scent is constant, delicate. You feel the cool, crisp, raw silk sheets against your skin. The nanorobe is a soft, weightless embrace. The biofoam pillow cradles your head perfectly. The heated blanket maintains its pervasive warmth. The world outside the pod is now completely insulated. The low hum of the environmental systems is almost entirely absorbed. The distant city buzz, the structural pulse, the rain on concrete. All these sounds are now utterly imperceptible. You are in a cocoon of engineered silence. It is a profound, deep quiet. You are truly alone in this quiet. You are suspended in a perfect stillness. You breathe in slowly. You breathe out. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. The perfectly regulated warmth of the climate-controlled room settles around you. You are completely still. The profound, velvety darkness of your sleeping pod surrounds you. The air within the pod is precisely temperate and pure, carrying a delicate, constant synthetic ocean scent. All sounds from the outside world are utterly imperceptible. You are in a cocoon of engineered silence. Now, from a distant, unseen corner of your suite, a new sound emerges. It is incredibly faint. It is a soft, internal whirring. It is the gentle, almost imperceptible movement of servo motors. This sound originates from your automated wardrobe. It is beginning to prepare for the morning cycle. You listen closely. The whirring is delicate. It is a series of tiny, precise adjustments. You hear a soft, almost metallic click. Then a barely audible rustle of fabric. Another faint whir. It is the sound of garments being selected, perhaps moved, within the climate-controlled space of the wardrobe. It is a quiet, rhythmic sequence of micro-sounds. This sound is so subtle, that it could almost be a part of your own thoughts. It is a gentle reminder of the world beyond your sleeping pod. But it is a world kept at a serene, profound distance. The sound is completely absorbed by the thick walls of the pod. It is a soft, almost hypnotic presence. Your hand rests on the soft, warm surface of the heated blanket. You feel its gentle weight. The cool, crisp, raw silk sheets beneath your hand feel smooth against your skin. The biofoam pillow cradles your head perfectly. The room is utterly dark. The faint, internal servo movements are a quiet, distant hum. You breathe in slowly. The pure, ocean-scented air fills your lungs. You breathe out. The soft whirring continues its delicate, rhythmic adjustments. It is a sound of quiet anticipation. It is a sound of profound calm. You close your eyes. The whirring deepens. You drift. Your head is deeply settled in the soft biofoam pillow. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. The profound, velvety darkness of your sleeping pod surrounds you. The air within the pod is precisely temperate. It is pure. It carries a delicate, constant synthetic ocean scent. All sounds from the outside world are utterly imperceptible. You are in a cocoon of engineered silence. Now, you become profoundly aware of the gentle, steady warmth of your bed's thermal regulation. It emanates from deep within the biofoam mattress. This warmth is pervasive. It is constant. It spreads through every part of your body. It is a slow, soft heat. You feel it first beneath your back. It is a subtle pressure of warmth. Then it rises through the crisp, raw silk sheets. It reaches your skin. It is a delicate caress. The warmth is perfectly calibrated. It is neither too hot nor too cool. It is simply ideal. Your body sinks deeper into the biofoam. The mattress cradles you. The warmth surrounds your limbs. You feel it on your arms. You feel it on your legs. The heated blanket, already warm, seems to merge with this internal heat. Its soft weight is a comforting pressure. You shift slightly. The biofoam responds with a subtle internal sigh. The warmth shifts with you. It re-envelops you seamlessly. The 0.8 gram setting makes your body feel incredibly light. This enhances the sensation of being suspended in perfect comfort. You are floating on warmth. Your fingers rest on the soft, warm surface of the heated blanket. You feel its smooth texture. The warmth radiates into your fingertips. You trace a slow, almost imperceptible line across the fabric. The raw silk sheets beneath your hand feel cool and crisp. This contrast is soothing. The air in the pod is still. It is pure. The synthetic ocean scent is a constant, delicate presence. The engineered silence is absolute. There is no sound. There is no light. Only this profound, steady warmth. It is a deep, silent embrace. It is a quiet luxury. You breathe in slowly. The pure air fills your lungs. You breathe out. The warmth spreads. You drift. Your head is deeply settled. The soft biofoam pillow cradles you. The crisp, cool, raw silk sheets embrace you. The nano-fabricated sleep robe is a weightless comfort around you. The profound, velvety darkness of your sleeping pod surrounds you completely. The air within the pod is precisely temperate. It is pure. It carries a delicate, constant synthetic ocean scent. All sounds from the outside world are utterly imperceptible. You are in a cocoon of engineered silence. It is a perfect stillness. You feel the gentle, steady warmth. It comes from your bed's thermal regulation. It is pervasive. It is constant. This warmth emanates from deep within the biofoam mattress. It is a soft heat. It cradles your entire body. It is an unvarying comfort. This perfect environment is maintained by a subtle, calming presence. It is your AI companion. This unseen intelligence watches over your sleep. It ensures every parameter remains optimal. You feel the unvarying softness of the biofoam mattress. It yields perfectly to your form. It supports your head. It supports your spine. The exact warmth of the heated blanket is unwavering. It is a constant, gentle pressure on your skin. You feel its comforting weight. A tiny, almost imperceptible shift occurs. The air current against your cheek softens. It then becomes perfectly still. It is a micro-adjustment. It is a precise calibration. This quiet, ceaseless vigilance is a part of the air itself. It is a part of the quiet. There are no discernible sounds from its operation. No clicks. No words. Only the unbroken perfection of your sleep environment. It is a quiet, profound assurance. You feel a deep, effortless trust. This silent guardian is always present. Its presence is a blanket of security. It is woven into the very fabric of your rest. It is a profound, comforting thought. Your hand rests. It is on the soft, warm surface of the heated blanket. You feel its gentle weight. The blanket's warmth is a steady, even pressure. You run your fingers lightly across its smooth texture. It feels exquisitely soft. You notice a faint, almost imperceptible sheen on the fabric. The cool, crisp, raw silk sheets beneath your hand feel exceptionally fine against your skin. It is a delicate coolness. This contrasts with the blanket's warmth. Your fingers slowly trace the edge of the sheet. They feel the subtle hem. The biofoam pillow cradles your head perfectly. It cushions every curve. It cushions every subtle movement. The room is utterly dark. You breathe in slowly. The pure, ocean-scented air fills your lungs completely. You breathe out. The perfect environment holds you. You are completely safe. There is nowhere else to be. You are utterly at peace. You drift into deep slumber.